Hey, how's everybody doing today? Everybody's doing well. I just want to show you my new toy that I got. It's a Hatsan. It's a BTS12. It's a mag-fed semi-auto 12-gauge shotgun, and I'm assuming the BTS stands for Bullpup tactical shotgun. But this thing's really cool, and I used, my buddy has one, and I used his, and I thought it was cool, and it was cool. I wanted one, and I guess like with the gun sales skyrocketing lately the way that they have been, it was like incredibly difficult for me to find one. I called every gun shop in the area, like in the city and surrounding cities, and could not find one anywhere. And a lot of them didn't have anything at all. A lot of them were just sold out of guns in general, which I thought was kind of crazy. But honestly, like, the harder it got to be for me to find one, the more I wanted it, which was a little crazy. Like, the more I was told no, the more I was like, oh my God, I was like, hey, I need to find one. I really, really want one. So ultimately, after a few weeks of looking, I found one at a gun shop about an hour away. So I made the drive out there, and it was the only one they had. So I was happy. I was happy that I got one. I want to show you some of the cool stuff this thing has. First, I'll show you there's no magazine in it, and it is empty. Nothing in there. So it's pretty short for a 12 gauge. It's shorter than some of my rifles, and I like that because I'm a short guy, short arms, so it's pretty nice to have one that's a little bit shorter. Functions really, really well. I really enjoy the semi-auto aspect of having a semi-auto shotgun. Functions really well. It comes with two 5-round magazines, but you can get 10-round magazines, 20-round magazines to go with it. Them bad boys are expensive. I mean, I tell you, like, really expensive. When I was looking online for them, I don't want one that bad. But it comes with two 5-round magazines, and yeah, I'm always wiping my guns down because I'm obsessive about how clean I keep them. All of them look brand new. But it's got some really cool features on it. And so let's take a look. First off, it came with flip-up sights to put on it. And I put them on there just because I prefer the flip-up sights. But it also came with, and this is what was on it, was a carry handle that also has the sights. I don't know if you can see that. It's got sights on the handle. So you have that option. You can have the handle on there with the built-in sights, or to slim it down a little bit. It does make it a little bit taller. But to slim it down a little bit, it comes with the flip-up sights too. So you just pop that off, pop them on, and it's good to go. It comes with all the tools for breaking it down, your barrel wrench, all that good stuff. So it comes with everything that you need to break it down. 2 magazines, a little cheap old trigger lock that will never get used again after I took it off this time. I have good locks to put on my stuff. Let's see, what else does it have? It's got an adjustable cheek rest, which is nice, because so you have the flip-ups on here, you don't need it real high because it's kind of level. I've only got it like 2 clicks up, or 1 click up from the bottom. But say if you put this on there, it brings them sights up a little bit higher. So it's nice to be able to raise your cheek rest up so you get a nice sight line and you're able to rest your cheek on there. It's also, so the charging handle, it's ambidextrous. So it's got a little ball spring in there that holds it in, but so I'm left-handed, so I wanted it on this side, but say I want it on the other side, if I pull it out, It's got another groove right over here that you can pop it into, so you can just move your charging handle right to the other side, whichever's more comfortable for you. It also comes with a sling attachment for a 2-point sling or a single point sling. Both of those are movable. You can flop them right over to the other side of the gun if you want to. It comes with 3 chokes. So the one choke that's on here, the open bore, the full bore, has a flash suppressor on it. The other 2 don't have the flash suppressor, so it'll just be that much shorter if you're using one of the other 2 chokes. But it does come with 3 chokes total. One with the flash hider, and then 2 other chokes for however tight you want your groupings. The flip-up sights, they're little plastic flip-up sights, but they do what they're supposed to do. They flip up. That's what they're meant to do, and they do that. I like this nice, I guess kind of like a built-in forward grip that's on it. It's got like a rubber overlay on it, so you do get a decent grip on there. And so does the pistol grip. It's got almost like a rubber shell around it, so you get a good solid grip on there too. Let's see, it's got the AR style mag release, so it's got the release there, or if you lock your bolt back, you can lock your bolt all the way back, next magazine, and then it's got your bolt release right here, similar to the way an AR is set up. And it kind of breaks down the same way as an AR. You would pop out a pin that's here and a pin that's here, and then it comes apart into 2 pieces. You got basically your lower receiver and your upper receiver, if you want to look at it like that. But it does come apart into 2 pieces. Clean everything all up. I took it apart earlier today to clean it. I had to watch a video, not gonna lie. It's not excessively complicated, but I would say that the disassembly is probably about just as involved as a complete strip down of an AR all the way down to the firing pin, cleaning everything, putting the bolt carrier and everything back together. It's an in-depth cleaning process, but I don't think that it needs to be deep cleaned like that every single time you shoot it. I probably will, just because I'm particular about how clean I keep my stuff, but I would say maybe every 100 rounds or so, depending on how often you're shooting, but definitely at least just clean the barrel, clean the inside of your chamber and your bolt carrier face, and keep it oiled up, and it should be good. It works really, really well. It's fun. It's a fun gun to shoot. And one thing I can say, it's cycled everything that I've put through it. It takes up to 3-inch shells, so it takes everything. But one thing I guess could be a problem is, because it's the semi-automatic, it's racking its own rounds, it's chambering the next round on its own. The spring that's back here, or should I say the spring that's up here, is you game rounds, like target loads, might not be enough to get it to rack all the way back to eject the shell and pull in the next round. You might need something a little bit heavier, something with a little more oomph to get it back. I'd say anything at least over 1350 FPS might be enough. And game loads may work. I'm not positive. But if there was going to be an issue with it, I would say that may be the only issue that I would see. Is it just them not having enough kick to get the shell all the way out and pull the next one in? But everything functions good on it. You got a little accessory rail right here and another accessory rail on the other side if you want to put a light or something like that on there. Full length rail up here, so if you wanted to put a scope or an optic or something like that, you can fit all that stuff up there. It's Turkey. It's made in Turkey. It's a Turkish gun, and it's imported by Hatsan. I haven't shot any of their other firearms. This is the first gun that I've gotten from Hatsan, but I got to say I've been very, very impressed with it so far. And I think part of that may be that I just wanted it so bad that I was just happy to be able to get one. And now it can sit in my gun case with all of my other guns and stay pretty and take up space. But no, it's really, really fun, enjoyable gun. The problem I thought I was going to have is I'm left-handed, and being that it's a bullpup, all of this stuff is closer to the back. The brain fart, the bolt carrier and the ejection port and everything is really close to my face, and I thought it was going to be a problem with shells hitting me in the face, but so far I have not had that problem. They've come close. They're skimming right in front of me, but if it does become an issue, I can just learn to shoot right-handed. I mean, it's good to be able to shoot on both sides, so if anything, it would just give me an excuse to have to learn how to shoot with my other hand. So not a real big deal, but I have not had that problem yet. But yeah, overall, I think it's a really cool, neat gun if you're looking for a tactical 12 gauge. Definitely, I would say it's definitely good for like a home defense scenario if you're looking for something for that, because it is short. If you need to move through your hallways in your home or something like that, it's pretty easily maneuverable. So yeah, it would definitely be good for that. I mainly just wanted it to play around with when I go to shoot my other guns. I can pull this thing out and bang out some rounds with it and have some fun. But it's definitely good for that if you want to use it for that. But overall, it's nice. I have enjoyed it. I've been interested in these bullpups since they came out. I've seen that Panzer has one. Keltec has one. Hatsan has one. Everybody's making them now, and they're interesting. But not all of them come with some of these things, like the adjustable cheek rests and the angled forward grip and this nice barrel shroud. I do like this barrel shroud that they got up here too. They don't all come with that stuff, but this one came with everything that I wanted, and glad I was able to find it. And yeah, I've enjoyed it so far. So if you've been considering one, it's definitely, you won't regret it. But yeah, if you have one, let me know what you think of yours, or if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I just wanted to talk about my new toy for a little while. But thank you guys. Catch you in the next video.